Hello, Scorpio. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your general message. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid. This reading is timeless. It could play out at any point in time, likely whenever you're guided to watch it. There's going to be a message in here for you. I do ask that you only take with you of the messages that resonate and leave behind the rest, Scorpio. Let's jump in and see what kind of a message needs to come through for my Scorpio collective. If this reading does not resonate, then check your moon, your rising, and your Venus placements. I think get ready to practice some positivity, Scorpio. And I feel this deep search for a deeper meaning in your life. So you're going to really want to be mindful of the self-talk that you're bringing forward. You're going to want to pay attention to any limiting behaviors that have been keeping you stuck and stagnant. Where have you been energetically depleted? Because maybe it's time to seek a solution, is another message for my Scorpio collective. You might be experiencing a heart chakra awakening, a higher heart activation. Anahata is the energy of love within every single one of us. So I think get ready to open up your heart. You might need to offer somebody forgiveness. You might need to seek forgiveness and compassion from another. But I think you're coming into some transformational energy, Scorpio, when it comes to a deeper meaning for your existence and your life. Get ready for a major paradigm relationship shift. It's time to let go of these outdated, ineffective beliefs, and it's time to embrace the next leg of your journey, Scorpio. So let's see what else needs to come through for my Scorpio collective. We're going to get you 3 messages from the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck to start. Lightworker, telepathy, find your tribe, bottom of the deck, guidance from spirit. So you have been receiving some insights from your spiritual team. There's a Scorpio here that's in a very tough situation, really needing to find their soul tribe. So I do feel an awakening when it comes to your lightworking mission, understanding just how powerful you are as a manifester. And you very well could be connected with another telepathically in the spiritual realm, a connection where you can transmit each other's thoughts, feelings, and emotions. So I think get ready for a paradigm shift. There's a Scorpio here connected to a partnership that's really not contributed to their growth, connected to something or someone that's been depleting them and keeping them stagnant. And it's kind of time to seek out your true soul tribe. And Spirit's been offering you the guidance. And it's kind of time, Spirit says, divine timing says, hey, I've seen the work you've already done on the journey, and I know what work you're ready to do next. So there's going to be an illumination when it comes to your greater purpose, Scorpio. You are encouraged to explore your purpose, to embrace this journey to your higher self. But I don't think it's going to come without having to face some challenges. I think there's going to be some major life changes ahead, Scorpio, some big, big changes. As you go through this expansive journey, you're definitely stepping into your soul's evolution is what I feel coming through for my Scorpio collective. I think you're learning a valuable lesson in loyalty. Maybe you've been in a connection where there's been double loyalty, something coming between you and what it is that's truly meant for you. And I feel you're really going to need to give yourself some compassion. You might need to learn how to mother yourself. When it comes to perhaps a fresh start. I just kind of peeked and saw the fresh start energy. So let's see what else needs to come through with the Illumination Oracle deck for you, Scorpio. Substance abuses. So there's definitely an unhealthy pattern, whether it's addictions or extreme codependencies, that have been negatively affecting your life, creating a sense of confusion when it comes to this renewal. But that heart awakening is getting you to do some deep diving when it comes to some shadow integration in order to heal your heart once and for all. There's definitely a storm brewing. Where do you need to make amends? It's kind of time to fix something that's broken. Maybe it's time to leave something that's broken behind. I think there's a Scorpio here packing up and moving homes in order to balance their life. I think maybe somebody's been secretly planning on moving to a new home. But I do feel there's confusion, whether it's a codependency issue, an addiction. This is kind of like my devil card. There's something toxic that is needing to be addressed that's created this confusion in your life. So somebody's got the veil of illusion over your eyes, Scorpio. And I feel maybe coming into this telepathic awareness has created all kinds of confusion as to, are these my emotions? Are these my thoughts? What the heck is going on here? But you're in a period of growth, expansion, and renewal. And so I feel it's kind of time to come out of your shell, to release whatever's been keeping you stuck. What's been keeping you stagnant? Because a lot of light is being shed on this confusing energy. And it's kind of time to embrace whatever tough situation you've been in. Your team is kind of saying, hey, it's time to go towards your soul's growth. It's time to embrace this renewal. And Scorpio is the master of transformative energy. Scorpio is the lord of the underworld. So I feel you've been in the shadow of some confusing energies and you've been stuck. Maybe when it comes to what true love really is an inside job. So I feel somebody here that's really been doing a lot of self-reflection. And you're stuck, definitely stuck in a rut, stuck in the mud, and there's some rainbow blessings trying to come in. But you kind of need to shift your energy. I feel you're shifting your entire thought process when it comes to a foundation of self. And we always need that firm foundation of self before building relationships with others. So I feel you're going through a period of rebirth is kind of what I'm feeling coming up here, Scorpio. And commitment is definitely in focus. And somebody's been planning to close out a major cycle. There's a huge expansion in your consciousness. So maybe you're closing out a commitment of some sort, signing of a new contract. But I feel somebody's been planning to take action to close out a cycle. There is a cycle winding to a close. So if you've been struggling, if everything's been slipping through your hands, I think it's time to embrace this new cycle. So you're kind of at a crossroads is what I feel, Scorpio. And there's going to be an event or a shakeup when it comes to a current commitment that is needing to close out in order for you to step into some happy success. Better times are around the corner. This is feeling like the sun, Leo energy. So where do you need to evaluate your connection to yourself, your commitment to yourself, all of your relationships? And I think it's kind of time to execute, taking some action with whatever it is you've been planning below the surface. So cycle coming to a close. Commitments are in focus for my Scorpio collective, and I feel crossroads. So get ready to face some chaos and conflict. There's some blocks when it comes to manifesting a loyal, committed partnership. There is commitment on the horizon. Two very spiritually developed souls here. Somebody's got the key to your heart. And maybe it's time to, change those spots. Where are you at? What is causing all of this chaos and conflict? Because loyalty is trying to come in. Commitment is trying to come in. But there is a need to release some blockages first. So I do feel following the compass of your heart is another message. Deep knowing. You have a deep knowing that it's time to close something out with the by the book and exchanging gifts. And you know exactly what it is you got to do. Somebody here is not meant for you. And it's really created blocks to your fortune, your luck and your fortune. And so healing. And there is without a doubt a higher power at work. So I do feel a lot of third eye visions coming forward when it comes to what's really on the inside for you. And Spirit has been trying to show you, nope, this person is not for you, Scorpio. So, and I think you've had this deep knowing. 43 breaking down to a 7 is the number of the mystic. So somebody's had a deep knowing. This is the energy of really going within and internalizing this lesson. And something about those moon cycles, Scorpio. It's really time to close out a chapter in your life is what I'm feeling. And I think maybe it's been a very long and daunting journey. Maybe it's time to address that big elephant in the room too, because I feel you're exchanging something lesser for something better. As you close out a cycle, learning what's not for you. And I feel this energy, I just want to say like checkmate, like a milestone moment for my Scorpios. So let's jump in with some tarot and see what other energies need to come through. You've been planning to close out a cycle though, I feel. And it is coming to an end. And maybe it's been a long and daunting process because of some children involved. But you're kind of at the crossroads, you're kind of being asked to take those steps forward. There's a doorway, a portal opening when it comes to, you know, foundations, building those solid foundations, the 3 to the 4, you're progressing for sure. And I think you kind of know it's time to take action, or this opportunity is going to slip from your fingers. So I feel action, communication, illumination when it comes to a revival. And whether this is you dealing with substance abuses or somebody that you're connecting with, I think there's some substances that have created some confusion, a veil of illusion. And I feel that illusion is about to be shattered, because something here is not meant for you, Scorpio. And I think you've really been going within, trying to figure out which direction to go in next. And I think the answers are coming. Yeah, they are. Oh, yeah, they are. Truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. I think there's a message coming. There's an offer coming, a very quick turn of events, a rebalancing, and something needs to be walked away from. So I kind of feel this is where you've been at, really focused on work. Work, 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 work. All I got to do is work, work, work. And I think it's kind of based in an old mindset. We have 3 8s, 888. Something about that Lionsgate portal, there's going to be a shift. The dead central energy is the Knight of Cups. So it's feeling like a love offer of some sort. And beside that, we got the King of Cups and then the Knight of Swords and Page of Swords. We got the Knight of Coins. So independence, independently owned and operated. I feel healing an old mindset, healing an old money mindset. When it comes to some patterns, Gemini energy, Jupiter energy, Virgo energy, Libra energy. So a rebalancing of some sort. And I feel you've kind of been trapped in a situation, feeling stuck, like there's no way out, feeling entrapped in a situation. And you've been sitting in a lot of spiritual truth when it comes to understanding a lesson. So Gemini is like the duality of the journey. And I feel you've been really focused on work, going through a period of healing, heart healing, when it comes to this truth that's been washing over you. Preparing to consciously release a long-standing burden. So a cycle is definitely coming to a close. And I feel with Saturn in retrograde, Scorpio, something is going to be playing out over the next couple months when it comes to closing out a cycle. And I feel this is a journey that's really brought you to your knees. And there's going to be an unexpected shakeup. There's a foundation here that's just no longer working, that kind of needs to crumble in order for you to take action in a new direction. And maybe by that full moon. I think there's been hidden motivation. Somebody's been playing into fear, into illusions, and it's really prevented somebody from taking action. So there's a lot of truth coming, and the truth shall always set you free. There's some truth coming about some third-party energy. Somebody's been wearing a mask, a false persona. Somebody's been hiding a third party. It could be a Cancer. It doesn't have to be. But there's going to be a conversation about that. I think it's kind of time to have that conversation. So get ready for somebody to reach out. It's likely going to be a message you don't want to hear. It's likely going to get you really into your emotions. That's your energy, the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then the Knight of Cups. So I think fresh, new energy. And this is going to happen fast. And you know what? The Page to the Knight, like the Knight can be very harsh, very brash with some communication, but whatever truth is being spoken, it's going to allow you to purify your space, activate a level of purification. I think you're stepping into being single for a while. You know, independently owned and operated. There's a Scorpio here that very well could be a business owner. There is somebody here that does have a connection to God source energy, has been receiving messages from the divine when it comes to some heart-centered truth. And I think it's kind of time to speak from the heart with the green on the throat chakra in order to rebalance something, because somebody here has been given to more than one. And there is a need to have that conversation, because I feel somebody walking away from a commitment that's created all kinds of illusions, and somebody really elevating on their spiritual path. So you could be dealing with a King of Cups, or this could be your energy. But I think get ready to dive deep into some emotions and to have a conversation about some third-party interference. So let's see what this 3 of Cups entails, Scorpio. Because I think you have a deep knowing. We got the 3 of Coins, the Palace of Swords, and the 6 of Swords in reverse. So There has been some manipulative energy here within a foundation. Usually this is working together in harmony. Capricorn energy, but I feel something came between you and what is meant for you. And I think there's been this level of self-sabotage, self-deception, and I think there's a lot of truth coming forward when it comes to this third party. And maybe somebody wanting to work with somebody new, ground a new connection. So I want to get some more cards on that. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Somebody's been resisting a brand new beginning, staying chained to something that's no longer working. Somebody's been chained in a toxic pattern, feeling like they cannot be their authentic self, like there's no way out, pretending like everything's working, really deluding themselves from their true path. And I do feel the conversation in order to cut some toxic cords, because you are going through an exchange of some sort. Let's look into this King of Cups, because somebody is deep within their emotions. And there's been blocks to this energy. So I feel somebody's really been blocking some transformation energy. Scorpio, that's your energy. So there's definitely something dying away. And maybe one or both of you really haven't wanted to look at this straight in the eyes, but there's going to be like a parting of the ways is what I'm feeling. A karmic rebalancing, and, you know, whatever you've not wanted to look at, it's kind of time to have that deep look. I also feel with all the purple, there's a lot of third eye chakra activations when it comes to, you know, communicating this truth. There's going to be a lot of fast forward movement, and there is going to be victory here. And it is going to lead you to a brand new beginning, quite possibly with a Taurus or a Scorpio. But there is going to be a lot of communication, and I think it's going to be very open-hearted when it comes to a new beginning, because you've been watering a dead tree. You've definitely been stuck, stagnant, depleted, spent a lot of time on a foundation, and it's maybe time to put the work in a new direction. And I think maybe you've lacked faith. Somebody's been praying for a miracle. Somebody here needs a miracle, I feel, as a lesson comes full circle. So you very well could be dealing with a Taurus. Let's see what this Knight of Cups and this Knight of Swords has to say, Scorpio. Nine of Wands, Temperance. I'm wounded. I'm deeply wounded. Somebody's receiving the downloads when it comes to, you know, starting with a clean slate. And that's what that Tower does. It brings in, wipes everything out that no longer is working. So definitely a higher heart expansion, a higher heart activation. Somebody here might have their Jupiter and Leo. And it's kind of time to, you know, alchemize this lesson. So I think somebody's been staying stuck in a foundation, rooted in an old mindset, a childhood pattern. And I don't think there's been any talking about this. And there's going to be a lot of talking, because somebody wants a brand new passionate beginning, something that is balanced, something that is pure. And I feel the tables are turning in order for a new beginning. So, you know, the Six of Wands for me too is a victor. I think you've been in the war zone, really, really struggling between the head and the heart, going deep within some shadow aspects when it comes to communicating your truth. There's Holy Grail love here, big, big love trying to come in here, but something needs to be walked away from. And I think maybe you're going to need to spend some time in meaningful solitude in order to rebalance your life. So Eight of Cups clarified by the Five of Swords, the Strength, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, so somebody's been struggling, fighting in a foundation, trying to hold on to a commitment that I feel has created all kinds of obstacles, all kinds of challenges, maybe all kinds of opposing forces. Maybe there's gossip surrounding this connection, but there's some truth coming out, because that Six of Swords is that Five of Swords. So somebody's really been playing into their ego, wanting to control, needing to, you know, win at all costs. And do you want to win, Scorpio, or do you want to be happy? Because I feel somebody is needing to gather their strength to break these chains and to go towards a brand new beginning, because ultimate contentment is on the other side of walking away from everything that's no longer serving you. So I feel get ready to elevate. Could be dealing with a Leo or an Aquarius, but I think somebody's taken action to go towards ultimate contentment, but it might require defending yourself. I think somebody's been defensive in a relationship, playing into arguments, and I feel, you know, there's no more passion here. Back and forth, back and forth. Is this going to work? Because I don't think it's working. And I think it's kind of time to embrace a level of independence. So let's take one last look here at this Nine of Coins. because that's a very singular energy. So I think you're closing out a contract, and you're going after what it is that you know that you deserve. And maybe you don't know exactly who you're going towards, but I feel you're opening up your heart in a new direction. And I do think maybe an apology is going to be in order to bring forward some heart healing. I think you've got what's hidden is you got an emperor trying to come in. But I think you got to get grounded in your own energy first. You really got to know your worth and your value, because somebody here has some hidden motivations and they want to be your equal. The Empress, the pre-Empress energy is the Nine of Pentacles. So you got an equal here trying to come in. And I don't think you see this coming because you've been too busy playing into fear when it comes to walking away from something that's not meant for you. You got a brand new beginning here, and maybe it is something that was left behind in the past. Maybe it was a missed opportunity. But I feel, get ready for a blast from the past. Yeah, get ready for a blast from the past, a reconciliation. Maybe somebody all the way back from childhood, a Cancer or another Scorpio. But there's a lot of memories here. There's going to be a rebalancing, a new beginning when it comes to what you think is dead and gone. Something that you think you can't have, that you can have. And there is going to be a conversation about that, because I do feel it's time to lay down this burden. You got to break out of that work mindset. Maybe you need a break. Maybe you need to take a break, Scorpio. You can't keep overworking. But I feel you're shedding all of these layers, and you're definitely connected to somebody in the spiritual realm. So, yep, I think you're learning a valuable karmic lesson, Scorpio, and it's kind of time to break free from this illusion. You've been in a state of illusion, playing into all of these negative influences, and it's kind of time to get back to the heart of the matter is kind of what I'm feeling, Scorpio. So let's see what other messages Spirit has for you. Somebody has overstepped their boundaries with you, so where do you need to draw some healthy boundaries? I think it's kind of time to draw that line in the sand and to really start trusting your intuition, because you have been sensing this. You know that somebody's not for you, and it's kind of time to take the action to go towards what is truly meant for you. I do feel you're getting ready to choose somebody that will actually love and support you. I think you've been dealing with somebody that makes you feel small, that belittles you, that really doesn't appreciate you, and it's kind of time to trust that intuition. It's kind of time to speak up and be heard. I think get ready to embrace some healing. And you have nothing to worry about. You are protected by your angels. So I think Divine Time says it's time to break out of this cycle. It's time to choose you and this heart healing journey. So what is it that you need to release, Scorpio? Because something is leaving your life in order for big love to come in. And that's what I got for you, Scorpio. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin soul reading with me, please feel free to check out that description box below, Scorpio. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.